Hey guys, what's going on? It's Send. I think I'm you guys with another video. Got something a little different for you today. This is a Critical Ops throwback match from the Phoenix tournament all the way back in 2015. This was a match between SXC and Darkest Throne, the original SXC squad here, and then Darkest Throne consists of some of the Darkest Nation players and Kings players just combined into one team. These two teams were some of the top teams back in the day, and they're going head to head here in this match. It was never casted, and I get the opportunity to cast it right now. I hope you guys do enjoy it. A little information about the Phoenix tournament. This was one of the first tournaments that Mobile Esports organized and hosted for Critical Ops. We actually were the first company to ever host a tournament for Critical Ops. And again, this took place back in 2015. This is SXC versus Darkest Throne. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the cast. It does appear both teams are ready, and they will go ahead and move out here. Most of these Darkest Throne players are moving right now towards the B site, making sure nobody is going to push through there, and then be going through Bottom Cafe across the canal area to the A site, where it does appear SXC has gone. Clutch New will be the first one leading, and the bomb is about to be planted here. Watching from Int's perspective, hiding behind the gun crates. Going to see a couple bullets land right to the left of him. Maybe not. I thought they were going to start firing there. There they are. They popped out. Now he's going to go to his left, move into the little nub. He's going to be able to drop down Noob right there. XXT Jokesta is going to go down to the hands of Cam. Cam's going to get drowned quickly by Ant, who comes up, doubles up, make that actually a triple there as he puts down Abs as well. Gunfight to the right. Going to get a headshot it, and that will be the first round going here to Team SXC. Well played by them. Only one of their players did end up going down there. SXC having won that match, won that round, that is, will have the cash they need to go ahead and buy the AK-47s that they need. And most players will be using the AK-47 as it is still one of the most dominant weapons in Critical Ops. But back here in 2015, it was honestly the most dominant weapon. Pretty much everybody will be using the AK-47 as soon as they have enough cash to pick it up. Abs getting a surprising kill there on Amelia, but gets quickly traded out. A frag grenade lands on top of the A site, going to finish off a player. Mons just having a quick little discussion, making sure the match has actually started. King Cam comes in, gonna find Ant, but gets quickly traded out by SXC Jokesta, and that will be another point going here on the board for SXT. Trying to get that bomb planted, but just not able to do that after the match is ending. This is a 4 versus 4, as you all can see. 4 versus 4 tournament. Typical tournament setting now is a 5 versus 5, but we were doing 4 versus 4 here. Zoan trying to trade shots here with Clutch New, but he's ultimately going to get dropped onto the ground. A man down early here for SXT. Make that a even body count of 3 versus 3 as Int finds a headshot on Abs. Cam watching Bottom Cafe right now. Good position to be in, able to watch that T bridge, and also, of course, watch the T hallway right there. He's going to see a man and put him down on the ground. Some good shots coming in from Cam. Noob going to find Joker, and the last player left alive here, I believe, is on A. Gunfight currently watching the CV season. Firing through the smoke, not going to be able to connect any shots as there is nobody down there, but reload stays here, gonna get tagged and ultimately dropped by Int, who's over there on top of that A site. He is the bomb carrier right now. More shots being fired, but Cam's gonna come around the corner and finish him off, and that's the first point on the board here for Darkest Throne. Both teams filling each other out, and the cash situation is beginning to even out a little bit. SXC does have a slight advantage there in terms of cash, but players here on Darkest Throne should be able to buy those AKs. Gunfight struggling a little bit down there at 0 and 3. Hopefully see him start picking up a little bit. SXC now taking their time. Bomb carrier is Int. I do think they'll be pushing this B side based on the positioning right now. Again, no need to rush. 1:20 here on the clock. Plenty of time to work with. We'll see exactly what SXC decides to do. Once again, just trying to feel out what these CTs are going to do. CTs have been going through the B site and then emptying out through canals, through Cafe, across canals, and over the bridge, mid-bridge. Trying to charge the iPad as we're watching on it, I guess, and the game was drawing too much power, and it kept showing up that 10% battery notification. I don't know if that happens again. I know it happened a couple of times. Clock is slowly ticking down here. We're about to cross the 40-second mark. Gunfight sole player alone here on A, but he does have a teammate coming up to back him up. SXT still undecided on what they're going to do. They need to start making a move here. 30 seconds is still a decent amount of time, but you need to move. I do I do believe, excuse me, they will be playing for picks and not trying to get that bomb plant or maybe a last second bomb plant. Joker and Zohan going to be moving up right here. Abs, King Cam looking around. He's going to see a player, starts firing some shots. One player is going to go down on the side of SXC. Going to pop a quick reload here. And both CTs now looking down the corridor. Need to watch the bottom cafe as somebody could be coming around or possibly over the catwalk here. Cam does realize this. He's going to make sure nobody's there. Give himself some cover here on his right side. Actually, take that back. It's a flashbang. Going to flash out. Play a little more aggressively. See if anybody's down there. And they're going to go ahead and take this round. T's opted just to sit it out. Did not like the way that match looked. And they go ahead and tie it up 2-2 here. Cam losing his life there right at the last second. Very unfortunate. He's going to have to rebuy the Kevlar and, of course, the AK-47. That is a big deal when you do that right there at the last second, especially when you win the round. All you should have done is just stay behind cover, but moving out like that and just standing there, it happens. It just sucks when it does. You know, it really does. You should have just stayed there. You know, yeah, you were screwing around. The match is over, yes, but it's just really not worth it. Trades going back and forth, so 3 versus 3, and is pushed up here on A site. No CT players here to challenge him. They're going to plant that bomb. Clutch Noob is coming up over here. Sees a player back through the smoke. Is yet to fire. Gets tagged down to 72. Got to be careful. Good recoil control there from him. Throws a grenade up in the air. Bounces down. If a player does push out of the A site, that should get him. Two versus 2. Taking his time. Slowly approaching this corner. Got to peek around. Gonna have to watch for somebody potentially sitting on the head glitch right there by the gun crates, and somebody over here in the nub corner. Cam wins a good gunfight versus Melio now in a 1 versus 2. Sees the player here. Clutch Noob is gonna lose that clutch opportunity there for him, but Cam got the good positioning. Is gonna be able to finish him off. Darkest Throne takes the lead, having won the last 3 rounds uncontested. Looking a little better here on the CT side. Of course, you do have the CT advantage. You have 2 rounds already up on the side of SXC on the T side. Pretty good. Having that last round they lost, I was rather confused by. They just played it so slow and decided they weren't going to push up at all. Ant looking very good, 10-3, carrying his team right now. Joker only at 3-3, and he's going to actually drop, make that 3-4, but Ant's going to put another point up there on board for him by finishing off gunfight. 3 versus 2 here on the body count board, and he's going to pick that bomb up and move back over towards his A side. Abs there finds Melio. It's all up to Ant. He's going to see if he can do it. Smoke is down, going to Abs a little bit of cover. He's going to come back and find another ground. Just quick flick around, but not going to be able to find the Clutch Noob. And he gets dropped. It's another point on the board here for Darkest Throne. A little bit of carrying action going on here by Int. You really need to see a couple of the SXC players on the bottom begin to pick themselves up and start getting kills of their own. You got to get into the matches. You're getting to the point. Yeah, you've had it's the start of the match. Yes, you can play a little slower. You maybe need to be a little more warmed up, but you're getting close to the point where you really don't have any more excuses, and you need to just get your head in the game. Don't know what is wrong. If your nerves are messing with you or whatnot, you just gotta throw those away and focus solely on each round. Take it one at a time. Don't think about 3 or 4 rounds from now. This round, what can you do right now? And of course, just try to improve those shots, keep that recoil control there, and making sure nobody's gonna come around that tree elbow. Jokers are gonna get dropped. Clutch Noob's gonna double up with that AK-47, finishing off Melio. Only 2 players up here on the SXC side, but Ant's gonna find Abs as he comes around the corner. Gunfight. Realizing where Ant is at, is slowly crouched up here on these stairs. He comes back around the corner, he's going to find him, and he's going to get dropped by Cam. Now it's a 1 versus 3. I'm not sure who the last T player is. They believe he's over here. Taking their time coming up. Potentially back in T spawn. They're going to check right now. Honestly, Darkest Throne looking very good. You're pretty much have this round secured. Only 25 seconds left. It is Zohan here with 7 HP in bottom cafe. Not much he can do at all. He doesn't even have the bomb in hand. He's going to come out here and maybe try to pick the bomb up, but he's going to get dropped pretty quickly and does not really have much time to work with at all. If he could pick up 1 kill, that would be good for him. Just, just tweak the CTs just a little bit. Make him buy the AKs once again, the Kevlar. He's going to come out the corner and just get dropped by Cam. Had a good idea where he was at. Again, taking that round, not a huge surprise. There's really nothing Zohan can do there. Yeah, the lead has been increased by 3 now. Darkest Throne looking very, very good. Really what you want to see from SXC is a couple players step up here. Joker not performing as well. Zohan not performing as well either. Int has been the sole, really the only action you're seeing here on the SXC side. They're having just a little bit of trouble getting started. Abs finishing off Int quickly here. You're going to need to see somebody definitely step up if they want to go ahead and take a round here. Emilio gets headshotted here by the noob, and it's now a 2 versus 4, and not looking good here for the SXC squad. Shots being fired. Zohan's going to find Abs. Gunfight quickly going to turn the corner here and take his time moving down here. Actually going to opt to check his left back. Good map knowledge here from him, realizing those players will probably back up and go through there. Sees one, gonna finish Joker off, and maybe one more will come. I will want to watch that bottom hallway though, because there could be somebody coming right back out of there. CT player gonna go up that tunnel though, see if they can find this last player who's probably moved around towards the right, sitting behind one of the trash cans, most likely. There it is. The noob finds Zohan, the last player for the T side, and it's going to be another point on the board for Darkest Throne. They lead by 4, and just SXC has nothing they can really do on this T side. They're a little lower on cash, of course, and they're just struggling because of that. Each round that goes on, Darkest Throne continues to add up more cash, or I guess more gold there for their castle. And they are looking very nice. Has the AKs and the Kevlar. Joker strikes quickly, finding gunfight. Emilio comes in, finding Abs. Joker finding multiple shots. Be able to connect on a player and finish him off. He's down to 13 HP. Has to be careful. Comes back, knows there's a player behind the truck, but he's going to move towards his A site as he is the bomb carrier. He's got to commit and get this bomb planted. They came out screaming that round and really threw Darkest Throne back. Cam's the last player alive. He's going to find it. Pushes up here towards this A site. He's going to meet multiple T players. This opposition is going to be very strong over here on this A site. Grenade comes in. Emilio's right there waiting for him to pop out, and he does. And another point here on the board for SXC. It's been a little while. 6 rounds have gone by, all going in favor of Darkest Throne, but they stopped that snowball, busted wide open, and finally put a point on the board there for their team. A little bit of extra cash. They should be able to buy some Kevlar, maybe some utility, and we'll see if they can probably utilize it here in round number 10. Grenade going off, dropping Joker down to 35. He realizes probably there's a player right over here. Ooh, another grenade coming and getting him down to 7. He's in a very difficult situation. Also being the bomb carrier now. Misses that frag grenade. It's going to bounce off, and Clutch comes up finishing him off, but Zohan's quickly going to trade him out. Gunfight, watching the bottom cafe area, making sure nobody's going to come in or out from this T side. 1 player left alive as Int was just dropped. Minute 4 here. Really not much you can do as a sole T player. That salty player, I do believe, is Zohan. Gunfight just played very patiently. And it's Zohan. He finds Abs. Oh, look at his gunfights his play. He's just keeping his crosshairs position right there on the canals. The trust that he has in his teammates is huge. Like, he's not checking his right side. He knows the call outs are right and whatnot. He has not moved his crosshairs. Of course, after Abs got shot there by Zohan, that call out has been confirmed. He's over here to his left. Then Zohan's going to get traded out there. I believe that was Cam was the one that ended up finishing him off. Checking out the KDs right now. Clutch Noob 12-6, Cam 11-4, and 13-8. You can just see Emilio, Jokester both struggling 4-8 and 4-7 respectively. Zohan a little more respectable 5-6, but it's just not going to be enough to help your team get this victory. One of these T players are going to have to step up, and there's Noob with the headshot on Emilio. I love the doink sound it makes. Zohan creepy up. He might be able to find Noob. I believe he has. Might have a difficult time seeing. He does. He finds him right back there. Huge plays on, getting that sniper on the ground, eliminating him off the map is going to allow his team to be able to breathe a little easier now that sniper is gone. But again, one of these T players, there's 3 T players, has to step up and help in out. You just cannot continue to carry it like this. If they're not able to step up and help them out, you're going to have a situation where Team Darkest Throne is going to run up the score and go into the flip 9-3 probably. Multiple shots go down. Abs going to find Zohan. He comes around the corner, but Int quick to trade him out. And going to plant that bomb. That grenade comes out of nowhere. I didn't even hear it coming in. And Joker is going to fall to it. Cam, now the last player alive here for Darkest Throne versus Int. He's going to come in, see if he can find this remaining T player. There he is right behind the gun crates, but he's not fast enough to get that shot. Int finishes him off, and they inch closer to tying up here with Darkest Throne. They're only down by 3 now as we move into round number 11. I mean, best case scenario right now for SXC, you go ahead and take the next round. You go into the flip 7-5. Being down only 2 on the T side is very good. Even if you're down by 4, though, Darkest Throne goes ahead and takes this match. It's not horrible. It is definitely at worst in only being down by 2, but you're still definitely in it. And you are playing on the T side on canals, and this map is a little more CT sided. Although I still think the T's, I've always enjoyed playing as the T side here on this map. Always have felt like I got a good amount of control as a T player, more so than on other maps. Emilio and Jokester are going to get kills respectively. Jokester actually going to double up with his AK-47, finishing off Abs and Gunfight. Now the sole player alive here for Darkest Throne. Bomb has been planted, and that'll be a. I could have swore I just saw the terrorist one icon pop up. Oh, there it is this time. That's the actual terrorist one icon, and we'll go ahead into the side flip. SXC 5 points on the board for them, and Darkest Throne 7 points on the board for them. Checking out the KDs and scores once again. Abs at 4 and 12, struggling. Of course, does have one of the highest pings, actually the highest ping right now in the match, 286, almost 300. Definitely going to help contribute to his score of 4 and 12. But I mean, really, if he were to be able to get a couple more kills and step up a little bit himself, you could have Darkest Throne begin to increase that lead significantly. However, you now see the SXC on the CT side, and we'll see what they can pull up with. Bomb has it planted. Jokester going to move up here. Throw that grenade, bounce off the wall. Might do some damage. I didn't see any hit markers. Smoke grenade going to go give him a little bit of cover. Coming in firing. Not being able to find anybody. They come... lands a couple shots on him, but ultimately not going to be able to find him. Antimilio coming in, trading out 2 players respectively. Bomb is slowly taking down Zohan, having to back up as with this revolver. You just don't have the fast fire rate as other guns. Remaining T player has been eliminated, and they're going to go ahead and defuse that bomb, and it's now 6-7. SXC is now down by 1. They are making that comeback slowly but surely. They're about to tie it up here. Having won that first round in the pistol flip, of course, you do have the cash advantage. You're going to be able to buy those AKs. And, you know, statistically, you got the AKs, you got a little bit extra cash, be able to buy some utilities with it. You should go ahead and tie it up here 7-7. We'll see what Darkest Throne decides to do. Abs, a bomb carry, gets tagged down 53 by that grenade. Unfortunately, he peeked out right as that grenade was landing there. If he had, waited just a second longer, it probably would not have done as much damage to him. Coming up, you're going to find an unsuspecting CT player coming around the corner, trying to go for that bottom cafe. There's one at bottom cafe, comes out and finds Abs. Gunfight with teammate moving into bottom cafe right now. I've said bottom cafe 3 times in a row. That was the 4th time I said it. The bomb just sitting right outside of cafe. It's about to be picked up. 1 CT player left here. I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Zohan. Nope, it was Joker. Right there by the stairs. Good play there by King Cam, coming out and finishing him off. They were close to tying it up, but now that lead is back up to 2. Darkest Throne taking that eco round and ultimately winning it. Well played there from them. Now, be a little more difficult for them to buy the weapons and utilities they need on the SXC side. Grenade going out there through mid-bridge. I believe Joker is just rocking a pistol here on utility. Bombs are planted on the A side, and they're going to push quickly up here. Grenades coming out. He's going to dodge that flashbang. Well played there by Joker with teammate. Going to throw a smoke in. Flash, then smoke. Shots being fired back here by Tree Elbow. Joker's going to go up and try to challenge this player. He sees him here and going to put down Gunfight as he was distracted by one of the players back there by T-Spawn, I believe. Emilio finding the clutch noob. 3 versus 1. King Cam in a good situation, but he's going to get knifed there by Zohan. And they're going to be able to defuse that bomb and take that lead. Darkest Throne has back down to only 1. It's interesting watching SXC here on the CT side. They've done at least the last couple of rounds. They just let the T's run right up on the A side and plant the bomb. They're ready to fight on the B side. If you go towards the B side, they're going to be there and they're going to put their foot down and prevent you from getting up there. But so far, they have allowed them just to go up on the A site. I don't know if that has been a coincidence or what. Zohan, some nice cornering right there. Excuse me, a nice utilization of that head glitch and also hugging that corner. Taking their time right now. Again, they're all just hanging towards this B side. Scanning the area. Looking for this remaining T player. Be very difficult for him to clutch it up. I mean, if it was Cam, I could potentially see it. Abs, if it's Abs left alive, I forget. No, Abs, I believe, was already dropped. I wasn't able to see everybody that was dropped here on the kill feed. So I am blind as to who this last player is. Probably going to just save. In this situation, it's going to be tied up, most likely. Nope. Deciding not to save. He's giving away his position over here, right by tree elbow. In's coming up. Going to see him on his right. It was Cam. He's going to finish him off. Pick that AK up and spectate that camo. It's all tied up here, ladies and gentlemen, in round number 17. It's 8-8. Will SXC take the lead once again, or will Darkest Throne keep that lead, or get back the lead that they've had for a good majority of this match? And gonna watch his A site. He's not gonna allow him to come up here. Smoke giving him some cover. Always gotta be careful of the smoke grenade though, as they can give you a false sense of security. Yes, it does give you some cover. It blinds your opponents, but it is just a cloud of smoke that you can shoot through, and even depending on the lighting, you see yourself through that smoke, or the enemies can see you through that smoke. Melio's gonna be first to strike, come out. Another player going down there. It's Cam. Melio tripling up. Gonna find gunfight as well with the AK-47. Joker just firing some shots because he can. Abs gonna put down Melio before he can do any more damage to his team, but that grenade by End is gonna find him. SXC takes the lead. Once again, 9-8, utilizing the CT side. Very nice. You can see they're struggling here right now. Darkest Throne not quite being able to figure out what to do on this this T side. Definitely, I think B is a no-go. SXC really does have B locked down. You got to push towards this A side. You got to commit to it and just go for it. As there's typically only one player over here on the A side. Joker, huge player there. That frag grenade gonna double up and take out Abs and Noob with it. And damaging gunfight just a little bit. Another grenade coming in. Cam is going to put down Zohan, evening the body count board here. Gunfight in a good position. I believe that flashbang got him just a little. Gonna find Melio, but Joker is probably still there as well. Cam now slowly creeping up. Has given away his position. No, but it's actually Ent who's on the site. Gunfight comes in and finds Ent right there. Still, really, it's a small mistake you make, but you gotta check you're right in that situation. You know these players are in VC. They're communicating. Hey, you push up right now. I'm pushing up. I'm following right behind you. He goes down. You need to go ahead and turn around and check your right and your back, honestly, to make sure nobody else is there. Yes, I can understand maybe hanging just one more second on that head glitch, watching that side you were looking at. But these players are so experienced that most of the time they're not going to feed in at the same exact spot, especially in a clutch situation like that. Cam evening up the body count board. Bomb is over here in tree elbow. Gunfight, once again holding back and taking his time. Maybe struggling with some lower FPS. It's really interesting to see how Gunfight is playing. Just really taking his time. Not moving too quickly. Crouching, making sure his shots are incredibly accurate. Probably struggling with some lower FPS, I would say. I don't exactly remember Gunfight's device situation during 2015. Might have been an iPhone 5. I want to say that's what it was. Darkest Throne retakes their lead. Now up by 1. Getting close here. Really, I think the team that takes this round here... let me take that back. If Darkest Throne takes this round here, I think they're going to have the match. However, if SXC is able to tie it up 10-10, I think we still have a potential match in our hands. But if they're able to take this round, Darkest Throne, I think it is pretty much all she wrote for the side of SXC. Bomb has been planted. And it's very interesting how they allow them to continually go to the A site and plant it. And finds Gunfight. Abs finding Melio. Abs stepping up here. We talked about that. Abs being able to step up a little bit has really helped his team out. Yes, struggling a little bit with that high ping, and definitely can understand. But being able to get a couple more kills definitely helped his teammate out. And it comes around the corner, finding Noob. Abs staying up. It's going to double up on Joker, and they're going to take this round. It's 11-9. The T's got to get out of there before that bomb blows up. I think Darkest Throne will go ahead and take this W. I remember watching this back in the day, but I have not watched it since then. I don't remember the outcome of this match. I didn't watch it beforehand, so I'm enjoying this as much as you guys are. For those of you that might have watched it back in the day over 4 years ago, or maybe you're new to the community and you never got an opportunity to see this match live or when it was uploaded. Immediately with the sniper out. I've seen them use the sniper way more effectively than that right there. Cam with a drop shot, finish him off. 2 alive here on the T side now. 3 up on the CTs. Bomb being planted for the first time on the Darkest Throne side, being on T over here on the B site. Zohan. See the player stick out. Gonna attack him once, but ultimately not gonna be able to drop him as Cam has the better shots. It's a 1 versus 2. King Cam comes around the corner and finishes off Joker, the last player there, and it's now match point for Darkest Throne. At this point, Abs, having stepped up, getting that double, getting a couple kills, has been able to help his team out, and is really what has propelled them to this point where they are at match point. They're way more comfortable now here on the T side. They figured it out. They got their strats down, and they're working well together. Good little tag team over there towards that corner. Abs is going to finish Int off. Cam making that ultimate sacrifice there. Abs pulling out the SG. I like to see that, my man. Bomb has been planted. It's a 2 versus 3. 2 up on the CT side, 3 up on the T side. And I don't know where that shot came from, but gunfight does get dropped. Zohan right behind the tree. I did not see him down there. Both teammates taking their time. Good communication here. Flashbang, banging Zohan, but I believe he's going to get one in there of his own. They're coming out of here. Melio finds a noob. Abs comes up to push him down. But Zohan is going to finish him off and go for this defuse. They're still in this. 12 to 10. They are still in this, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it is match point for the side of Darkest Throne. You can't make a single mistake on the side of SXC. I always like making the comeback right before match point. That way, you at least get one mess up. You know what I'm saying? You get one mess up. They don't get a mess up here. Got to be very, very careful. Melio with a mess frag grenade, I believe. I think he was trying to get it down there. He's been flashed. He's trying to stay alive here. He's going to drop a cam as he comes out of Cafe. Gunfight is in here as well, backing his teammate up, and they're all pushing up here towards this B side. A volley of shots being fired, and Joker coming from the bottom is going to find Gunfight. Call Out has probably gone out, and teammate comes back in. That's Cam with the better shots there on Int. I guess that was Noob with better shots there on Joker. Zohan, the remaining player here for the side of SXC. All relies on him right now. Bomb hasn't planted. Finds one. Looks around to back. Is there, but just not quick enough on the trigger. It's 13 to 10. That will be the final score. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy this throwback cast here on the Mobile Esports YouTube channel. Subscribe for more. This is Sudden Death here, signing out. I'll see you guys somewhere soon on the internet. Peace.